Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for vintage Lego. And this is not quite vintage, I guess, but I do have a video plan or a video idea that I have, and it involves vintage Lego. So look forward to that. I just got to film the video. So yeah, this is your home for vintage Lego. I do a lot of vintage stuff. So this is discontinued Lego, I guess. It's from Goodwill, and it's from the great state of Colorado in the United States, this big giant box. We went to Colorado in early 2019. Hard to believe, it's almost 3 years ago now. Thoroughly loved it. We went in February of 2019, and I loved it. Loved the mountains, loved the hiking. Didn't get to do as much of it as I would like to because we were out there for a school I was in. But I like mountains, so I'm wearing a mountain t-shirt. This is actually one, again, Mrs. BrickTsar got for me, so thank you, Mrs. BrickTsar. And yeah, Great Smoky Mountains. Great place to go hiking, and we haven't been in a while, even though it's not that far from us. All right, so this, I got a pretty good deal on this from Goodwill, and I don't actively look at Goodwill. Just every now and then I'll look there because it's getting harder to find deals. Mainly because people bid ridiculous prices for stuff. It's like, I'll see stuff and I'll be like, it's not worth that much. Why are you paying that? So I don't know if people are like, okay, it's a write-off because it's like a donation. But I'm like, why? It just doesn't make any sense. Sometimes it's even new items that you can buy in stores and they'll pay more than the retail price. For a set that's in a damaged box or something. So I think Goodwill gets a lot of things from some of the big retail companies because they do sell a lot of damaged box sets or even some that aren't damaged. And I think they're donated to them from places like Target and other things. So that's why you get a hodgepodge of things. But they also get used things, and it's getting, like I said, harder to find used things. But this is something I was glad that I won. I didn't actually think I would win. I probably lose over 95% of the auctions that I bid on because I don't want to go as high as what people are willing to pay. It's ridiculous, like I said. And so I'll put a bid in. I usually don't get on there at the last minute. I just, okay, I'm going to bid this, and if it wins, it wins. And that's what happened with this one. All right, so enough of that. And it's a pretty big box. And I think I got a really, really good deal on this. All right. This is some Mindstorms boxes. They did write on it. So it's the MHSI. I wonder if that is for Mountain High School Inc. or something. So this was LEGO Education's Mindstorms. It actually says that on the box, LEGO Education. This is, does it have a number? Oh yeah, 9797. What a cool number. All right, so I'm gonna get what's in this box out first, and we got another one. It's the same set. Now these are all used, so, and they were likely from this school. Oh wait, this is MHS2, so I guess that was a 1 on the on the other one instead of an I. So again, 9797. Doubt that the same thing is in each of these. From a school, they probably did their projects and then they put the pieces back. Some kids probably took some pieces home with them. Uh-oh. And then, yeah, another one. So we got 3 of 9797, 431 piece Mindstorm sets, which would individually be very expensive, I think. But these are cool for a number of reasons, which I'll show you. So I'm going to come over there to that side and we'll look inside the... All right, so nice little storage container. Can't believe they kept like a lot of the stuff, like the card here on the front. Oh, they wrote on the instruction manual. Oh, that stinks. All right, so shows you different builds you can make. I actually wasn't sure if this had the instruction manual. I didn't look that closely at the listing. And so this is the parts list. What would normally come with the set is in here. Let's see. Yeah, that's the parts list. But this This is, oh, it's got a minifigure. So look at all these parts and gears. I love these trays. I actually have some of these in white and this color orange. They're great because you can see the black pieces in there. The black trays I got that were in the creator game or creation area, or one of those games. I can't remember which one it was, but it's harder to see the dark color parts, but I like the orange, so I got some more trays. And there's these other kind of trays that I didn't have. Oh no! There go some pieces flying across the table. These big trays here. Oh wow, it's got all the motors there. Another motor, and this one doesn't have the hub. I don't know if this set include the hub. Let me look at the parts list. Yeah, it was supposed to have a hub, so it doesn't, but it's got all these other things, these sensors. That's a sensor there. USB cables, other cables. We got the ball. Look at that. They never even used the rubber bands. They're still sealed. Even though they did, take the time to write MHS on them. Never used them. So just, I think, in this one box is worth what I paid for everything, with all the motors. I think these are these servo motors. I think they're like pretty precise and stuff. There's another, I think that's a sound sensor. There's a UV light thing, or infrared light probably. There's another touch sensor. So pretty cool stuff. And so I never had this tray before, this deep tray. I'm not sure. I wonder why they had the paper in there. Probably keep the pieces from flying everywhere. Oh, I see why. Because this actually doesn't touch that. It's almost like you could put something else under there. So that was the first box. Let's look at the next one. That was MHS 1. This is MHS 3. Again, it's the same, supposed to be the same set, but obviously, like I said, they put different things in each container. I got a female minifigure here. I guess I should have shown you that in the other one. They had a male minifigure. This is a female surfer. There we go. Pretty nice. Got a red hat there. So this one's not as interesting so far, just the technique. Pieces, gears, pins, and such. Let's see what's in the big container. Oh, not as much in this one. All right, that one's a little disappointing. Not much in here. So this particular one did not have much of anything of value. I could be wrong, but just doing the quick glance at it, it didn't. But it's nice getting the containers. All right, now let's see how MHS number 2 is. Again, set 9797. Instructions are torn there. Take the paper off. We got, a different minifigure here. Just a plain minifigure. Another one like that. So it looks like somebody must have pocketed the minifigures from some of these. But again, another orange tray. I love these trays. Yes. They did get one of the controllers. Oh, they wrote on it. So this is an NXT Mindstorm controller. Hopefully it will work. They did not like using the rubber bands. More motors. Another motor. So I only got one Mindstorms controller out of all 3 of these. But what I'm going to do is take the 3 sets. I'm going to go through the parts list. Where's the parts list? So what's this here? That's a parts list. And that's... So they got 2 different. Oh, that's 90. This, look at this. This says 97.95, so this doesn't even go with it. Oh, yeah, 96.95 is what that would have been. But these are all 96. So I got the card for a 96.95. Oh, that would have been a cool one to get. Look at that car. Nice. So I probably got parts from that set, probably. But this is the one we have, 96.97. Was that the other one I looked at? Different. So, oh, you know what? Maybe 96.97 did not go with them. Okay, I understand now. So this other one must have been, so 96.97. Huh. But this one does show I guess you're supposed to have 2 of these cards. Yeah, that's what it is. You got to have 2 of the cards. So I'm going to go through the inventory, try to see if out of these 3 containers, I got enough for 1 of the set. So up here on, this is in the Bricklink store area, I got my other container. There's the black ones I was talking about, and there's one of the light gray ones, and then there's one of the orange ones. I got more over here. Yeah, these got parts I sorted that I still need to put away. Use the black trays and then a couple more of those. But as far as parting out stuff, I still prefer these cups. You know, storage containers, even the plain ones you buy at stores, are pretty expensive, relatively. I mean, one like this would probably be like $3 or $4. And this is sturdier than some of the shoebox and sweater boxes that you can buy at Target and Walmart. So I think it's better. But yeah, pretty good. I think it's pretty good. It was, the winning bid was like $70 or $71. I think that was pretty good for all this. And I think it's only 431 pieces. We do have the Mindstorms hub and a lot of the other specialty parts. So what I'll do is I'll try to piece together one complete 97, and then put all the other ones away in another one. And I'll probably end up using some of these containers for when we're parting out stuff. Add these orange ones, the extra orange ones. I'll probably keep one of the big ones and one of the orange ones in one of these. Try to get some of the ink off of these. I don't think I'll be able to get it off of the instruction manuals. Should be able to get the magic marker Sharpie print if I rub long enough on the off of these boxes. And maybe I need to look for this set, 96, 95. The education stuff is always very interesting, and we never had anything like this when I was in school. Of course, I was in school a long time ago before there was too much going on Lego-wise, but you guys that grew up in the Mindstorms era, which would have been late 90s to today, and then if you know they were doing stuff like this in school, I think that would have been awesome. Let me know in the comments that you may be long since out of school, but if you ever got to do anything with Lego education while you were in school, whether it be elementary school, middle school, high school, let me know in the comments below and tell me what that experience was. I never was in really any clubs in school, but I would have loved to have done something with Lego back in the day, back then. So yeah, that's my haul from the mountains of Colorado to the mountains of Georgia. Had a neighbor, we first moved to this community, it's been 17 years ago, I guess. I can't do the math. 16 years ago. They said, yeah, we want to go live in the mountains. I'm like, it's not really mountains here, but the mountains they're close. They're close. So I get it. And there are things that are called mountains around here. They're just not very big, but yeah, I get it. But I grew up in Georgia. I don't feel like I'm in the mountains. Here, I feel like my grandmother lived in the mountains. This is more like the country. But boy, I get sidetracked really easy. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. That's a lot of stuff. That's pretty good. And anyway, I want to go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yes, in a different shirt.